Hi there everyone, and welcome back to another very interactive chess game. So in this chess game we have John Washington Baird with the white pieces, chess master from the United States, a decently strong chess player for the time, and his opponent was no other than the great legendary Emanuel Lasker, playing with the black pieces, the second official world chess champion. So this game was played in 1892 in New York, so in the United States. So let's see what happened in this amazing and a must-see chess game. So Lasker's opponent, John Washington Baird, starts the game with e4, and we have the Sicilian defense. So we have open Sicilian and then g6. So this is accelerated fianchetto, so also known as dragon accelerated fianchetto. So we have bishop to e2, d6, and then castling. So knight to f6, f3, castling, c3, d5 by Emanuel Lasker. He wants to open some lines. So knight takes, and then b takes on c6, e5, gaining some space, and kicking the knight back, and then pushing the pawn and defending the e-pawn. So we have f6, e takes on f6, bishop takes on f6, and knight to d2, knight to d6, knight to f3. So targeting the b-pawn, placing the rook in the semi-open file. So defending, and queen to c7, knight to d4, and bishop to d7, developing the bishop, and bishop to g4. So knight in. So Lasker didn't want to move the same piece again, and he's attacking the bishop, improving the position, and also aiming on b2. So in this position, Baird is defending the bishop and also defending on b2. What else actually? So in this position, we have exchanging the bishops, and then capturing the knight and creating an isolated queen's pawn. So this is a little bit unpleasant, but this is not like losing, but this is a weakness for white. So in long term, in the end game, it could be difficult for white, but right now it is okay. So Lasker wants to go for the end game. He is playing in the style of Capablanca. But Lasker also has a weakness, we can also say that. So in this position, exchanging the queens is completely fine according to the computer chess engine. So the position is going to be for about even if exchanging the queens, but not exchanging. Baird goes back, and he was respecting Lasker a little bit too much maybe. And then rightfully, of course, Lasker was an incredible chess player, not the world chess champion at this time. He became the world chess champion in 1894, so this is 1892. He was the rising star of chess at that time. So this is okay. After queen to f5, Emanuel Lasker is attacking the rook. So defending the rook, and then Lasker played an incredible move. He played e5, sacrificing a pawn. So why did he do that? If capturing the pawn, it is going to open the line, open the file. So capturing like this, but in this position, white has a weakness. And Lasker played queen to c2, and this position is looking pretty annoying. Actually, this pin is looking very annoying. So all of the sudden, this is a difficult position. So how to defend? Attacking the bishop. So if moving the bishop, queen takes queen. So defending with the rook, but not with the other rook. If defending like this, rook from b to d1 has a downside, and that is simply capturing the pawn. So we can say that white is a little bit tight down. So we have rook from f to d1. But in this position, black has another very strong move. So as you can see, after this pin, this horrible looking pin, white is suffering. So rook from f to d1, but after this move, black has a very strong move. So what would you do in this position? It's a very simple move, and that is rook takes on f4, of course. And the bishop is still pinned. So if capturing the bishop, we capture the queen. So queen to e1, unpinning the bishop and attacking the rook. If bishop takes rook, queen takes queen, and this is game over. White can resign. So rook takes on f4, queen to e1, unpinning the bishop, and then rook to e4, attacking the queen, and Where is the queen going? If queen to f1, let's say, then we capture the bishop with the knight. So queen to f2, both defending the queen and still defending the bishop. And then attacking the queen, the other rook is also joining the party. All of the pieces of Lasker mobilized and they function perfectly. So queen to c5 in this position. So with this move, Baird is pinning the knight. So if capturing the bishop with the knight, then queen takes queen. But in this position, Lasker played queen to rook to e2. So again, the bishop is pinned once again. And we have rook to f1. If something like bishop to h6, then white is getting checkmated. Check and then checkmate. There is no defense. So in this position, as you can see, white has a very difficult position. And Lasker played rook to e2 and attacking the bishop again. So we have rook to f1, threatening checkmate. But Lasker played a fantastic move. What would you do in this position? He actually played the top engine move. So if capturing the bishop, then queen takes rook and getting checkmated. And that is rook from e to f2 by Emanuel Lasker. What a move. Incredible move actually. And this is the top engine move and a very aesthetic move. We have e6, a desperate move. But in this position, if capturing the rook, then we capture the rook, check, and white is getting checkmated. There is no defense. So rook to f1, and then rook from e to f2 by Emanuel Lasker. And we have e6, but then Lasker is winning by force in this position. He played rook takes rook, only move, rook takes rook, only move. And actually after rook takes rook, Baird resigned. The possible continuation, this is the only move, king takes on f1, and then knight takes bishop, check, and this is very forced. So king to moving the king and then capturing the queen, and this is winning very easily. So after rook takes rook, the American chess master resigned in this position because of this. Knight takes bishop with check, and that's a discovery attack to the queen. Easily winning. A very beautiful, entertaining chess game by Emanuel Lasker the Great. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care and bye bye.